welcome back, guys. This is still Midday Special, and y'all know this and how we like to do the things every Tuesday. It was about that time. We just had Jesse Bidon perform, and also we had him on the interview segment before now. And I told you that we're going to have another person. Well, we have the renowned rapper, award-winning rapper, a spectacular musician, songwriter. What can I say? We have Vector in the building. How are you doing, bro?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Awesome.
You know, pending now. There's something I have always been wanting to ask you as regards the way you record your music.
Yeah.
Is it that, fine, you have a new album, Vibes for Teslim, right now.
Yeah.
Is it that you recorded this song, the songs on this Vibes before Teslim like 2 years ago?
No.
What I'm asking is because when you released 8 in the intro, you had a song that you released later on your Lafiaji album, which is Duty. So when did you record that song actually, that you had to use it in the video in 8?
Yeah. It's my duty
To touch your body, baby.
It's a mix of different things. So this is what it is. Like, I usually just live my life on record music and let everything play.
Okay.
So for example, on the Vibes Before Teslim project that we're campaigning about now, the song about pain and depression, it's a partnership with WAC people, and the video for that, I wasn't, like, they just went and shot.
You were not part of it?
I wasn't part of it. I wasn't part of the script. Like, that's where we're taking creativity in Nigeria to. It's supposed to make sense, make two people just bring art together and make it make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, different types of collaborations. Like, I was hearing the trumpeter, and I thought, that'd be dope. Rap and trumpets.
A trumpeter.
Yes, like.
And you rap.
It's, that, like, so it's just that level of mix with work. I don't try to record song and keep it to be used, and like, I just make music and, okay.
You find its relevance later.
Yeah. Maybe now, maybe later. I just record the music because I've been inspired by that energy, and it must be contained. You know, like Ghostbusters now. Like,
and it enters
you have to contain it. Just, if the moment God blesses you with that inspiration, just contain it. That's how I operate.
So, how many right now on your shelf have you contained?
I can't tell, because we are comfortably 6 albums in. Worth of work, yeah. So for me, music is legit my life. Like, there's nothing I go through that cannot become a lyric or a song.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously.
That's the way it should be, though.
Obviously, really. Yeah. So, great. You actually had your birthday August 7th. That's great. Happy birthday in arrears to you. You are a Leo, and also the symbol is a Nemean lion. And then we actually had to talk some months back, and then you said your spirit animal is a silverback gorilla. The kind that actually they had in, what's the name of this cartoon? The silverback, the intelligent one. Can you remind me?
Cartoon?
Yeah, there's this cartoon, Justice League.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the silverback gorilla in Justice League.
Yeah.
So how is it that you are contradicting your...
What's the contradiction?
The silverback gorilla is not your Leo sign.
The Leo sign and what again did you ask about?
The Leo sign is the Nemean lion, and then your spirit animal, which you said is your spirit animal, is the silverback gorilla.
Well, you catch cruise. Why can't it be both?
Why can't it be both?
That's your question to answer.
Not me, but
for me, it can. I'm asking you, why can't it? Since you have a reason to believe it, I can't be two.
That's what I'm trying to have you explain why it can't be, really.
Why it can be, you mean?
I have to ask. No, I have to ask.
See, it's just like, so if I'm out here and I want to, and I feel like life is a jungle and I'm King Kong and I'm beating my chest through this jungle. Yes, so why can I not be the hybrid of a silverback gorilla and a lion?
How would that look like?
Yes, but then again, in my image, I'm mostly more gorilla than lion, aren't I?
Which image are you talking about?
The human being's image.
Well, you could be. It depends on your stance.
Everybody has the stance of a gorilla.
No, it depends on your stance, really.
No worry yourself.
Because if you look at the video, Women and Sex.
Yes.
There's a certain position you would take that you would look like a Nemean lion.
but is that your normal position? Like, what is wrong with you? Why are you trying to argue with this? Like, see, Charles Darwin, Abi, theory of evolution, Abi.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Man up.
Yeah, so, but...
Then why do we go down sometimes?
Go down. I don't know, maybe your woman likes it. I don't know, but like I'm saying, if you have looked at life as it is, right? Everybody is like a gorilla. Every human being is like a gorilla. Like, it is misinformation that makes racism call it monkey or whatever it is. But in truth, even the white man said, be like gorilla now. You look more like a gorilla than you look a lion, if you ask me. So, and zodiac is not our level, you get what I mean? But if you ask me, because the Leo sign has been ascribed to a certain date between certain dates, it doesn't mean I have to subscribe to that. So by theory of the zodiacs, yes. But by feeling Babana gorilla, if I catch lion,
what will you do?
I know, it's not so, I forget to.
Okay, recently you said something. You said the more you suppress the materialism and increase the spirituality, the better you become.
Yes.
So, fine. That's quite plain, fine and good. What happens to morality in that?
Yes, now. The ultimate good is that which is not ascribed to any material.
What happens to morality?
The ultimate good. What happens to morality is about good, right?
Yeah.
Right? And now, in general, so the ultimate good is the one that doesn't have anything to do with material. You are going to be a moral person. The best level of morality is the one that they don't have to pay you to be.
Well, we cannot. Or
they don't have to materialize you to be.
True. I agree with that totally.
Yeah.
But if you look at it, the whole idea behind materialism is quite important in life, and then the relativity of spirituality also, tones it down in a bid for you to make it up.
The spirituality's relativity is for individuals. It's not. That doesn't reduce the value of it. It's relative because everybody gets your own spirit. But the third prophet said, "No worry, Mr. Get Holy Spirit. Don't worry yourself." But they hear you because yourself you get, and you get. I know if you understand how God they work. So by chance, if you know anything, that's cool. But if you reduce anybody that is not moved by materials, seems to be a person that is more upright, that is more content, right? That is more because the goal is not the material. Person when you go na the material, now they want more money past the other person. The person whose goal is spirituality, which is self-understanding and acceptance, is understanding that in the chest of the money, there will be ups and downs, but you'll be fine. So get it. I'm not saying don't aspire or don't make money.
Sure.
It's just that if your target is money, then you must be the richest man on earth. That goal comes with a lot of ups and downs. If you are spiritually aware, you won't let it kill you, so you won't become depressed.
So on your album, Vice for Teslim, you said it's a journey to self-discovery. Yeah. Is it your self-discovery? Whose self-discovery?
I can only talk about myself.
Yeah. So what has been your journey to your own self-discovery?
We're addressing some of them on Vibes for Teslim. For example, pain and depression, drugs and friends, women and sex. Into discovering yourself, you are going to encounter all these things. Whether you indulge is one thing, but will you encounter them? Yes. So let's talk about these things, because on your way to be, for example, women and sex, on your way to becoming a man by yourself, you go understand, say, at the point, this thing where you do overexcited about the tire person. So you'll be able to understand that it's not a, you know that come chop now and say, no, don't chop now. No, whether I go there tomorrow. No, it will always be there. So yeah, and maybe our ancestry or our parenting has made us feel like too floggy about it. You get? Let's make sense that. But you say, guy, you the tire now. Woman, you said the tire for man. Now that's one. Pain and depression. If you are not, if you see the video, those are young people who are in their natural elements, and they are swagging in their natural elements. So it's okay. It's okay for a Nigerian man to be trying to do a fusion about jazz in his own environment, in his elements. Yes, let him be that. Once you are comfortable in that sense, you will not be feeling like you're being left out in the ladder to success with people, because at the end of the day, that only leads you to hating your life. Like, hi. So this guy don't blow, this guy may never blow. I like that, but where you day, in philosophy, they call it rectification of names. If you're a presenter, you just they present well. No worry yourself. Just, they look car, they look brands, and just they present well. You are going to eventually touch lives. We'll put that down to my music. If I don't do my music as it applies to my spirit and not my material chase, if I don't do it that way, I will not touch lives. But if I chase money and anybody if you do level now, and it's sweet, it's cruise, I like it too, but that's that person's message. I need to face man, and it takes a certain level of spiritual awareness to know that I'm not talking church anything, just individual spiritual awareness. Yes.
So what has been your greatest driving force to this self-discovery?
A lot of things have driven me to this point, but the biggest catalyst is the death of my father. Yeah,
I was going to speak about that right now. I actually, you said when you looked at the casket, you were thinking Teslim, and you said your brother Raymond.
My friend.
Your friend Raymond. He saw you and friend's brother. He saw you and he was like, Vector is creating.
Yes.
Was that the death of your father, was that the birth of your... Be comfortable. What you
I'm trying, it's just... Okay, yes, I'm listening.
Was that the birth of this whole journey to self-discovery?
No, I've been trying to discover myself. Like the time I saw the Bestland attacks on TV, I remember I was in McCarthy Barracks. I was watching TV and it pops up on the news channel and I'm seeing grown-ass men with their baby pass your own. Then whole rifle with plenty gun and everything, and on the other side are kids. I'm like, huh? Like, okay, I know there is war and there's fights, but it's usually between
like adults.
Gende to Gende. Which one be say Gende to Kekere? Like, which one be small? And these kids are trying to run. Like, I'm talking like 7-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 5-year-olds. And these guys are shooting AKs into the audience. At that moment, I'm like, wait, into the crowd. I'm like, wait, these are children. It's not you're at Vietnam or you're at Sambisa fighting Boko Haram. It's children. At that moment, I was like, wait, what? So myself and Raymond's elder brother, we started to have conversations after school, and I was like, so if God truly know waiting goes up for future, why let them bomb Bin Laden? Because Bin Laden don't bomb World Trade Center. We don't give back to plenty other things. So I've started my journey since I was in like GSS2. I've asked those questions in St. Gregory's College. God just blessed me with the type of friends that had those type of questions as well. But when my father died, that was the very first experience of. But then again, because person don't reason and deeper now, I don't say that is the only time where if they tell you, say make you burn all your house, your clothes, and your car, say make the man resurrect, you will do it. That's the most powerful moment in your life. That's the moment where materiality is zero. Materialism is zero.
Totally zero.
Spirituality on 100. Your focus at that moment, don't worry yourself. And that's how the burial always gets done.
The list of songs on this, your EP, Drugs and Friends, Fake Hype and Exposure, Women and Sex, Pain and Depression, Hope, Fun, Fear, and then the bonus track, Time, Man with the Gun. It seems like it catches a certain age range from adolescence to early adulthood. Because that's like the formative years of our lives.
Of course.
And was that what you were trying to capture when you actually listed out these songs and did it on this EP?
To be honest, no. I don't believe in targeting age range, or I feel that makes you more of a businessman than an artist. Like when you make me say, I want blow, I want me sell, it's okay. That the goal is for you to, of course, you go chow, we know. But what takes you inside it also counts and matters. Yeah. All these things are concepts that I thought, okay, maybe we've misunderstood it, right? For example, Oja is so criticized and pointed by fingers at, and whereas, maybe if you get light, you guys enter dark for your light to shine.
Yeah, sure. But this in this Oja right now, in which it means in Yoruba market.
Yes.
You also said drugs and friends, and drugs, which is a vice. And also friends, which can be a source of motivation and vice if you look at it. I mean, look at the video. His friends actually forced him to start doing drugs. How do you now correct the visage of this whole act of youthful exuberance?
Yes. First of all, I don't believe in judging people. I feel like the first mistake we make is judge people. I grew up with that too. A lot of us grew up with that. That brother with the smoke, na bad brother. Whereas people, they religious institutions, way bad past that brother. So the first way to reach people is to let them know that I get this. And it's, oh my God, no, it's not that. It's, yeah, I get it, I understand. Like, I understand how this flies. Like, I get it too, but you guys, at a different level, though. Casting you down and judging you is different from, yeah, I really do understand. Like,
accepting and understanding.
Let's just accept ourselves. The best way to help somebody is to accept the person. The best way to understand the concept is to accept the concept. So let's first accept that it's our reality. We know they lie to ourselves. But I don't talk pastor, son. So more no lie.
Yeah, honest, but what if you accept it and it influences you?
And that's your destiny now, then you get out of that as well. Nigeria no influence all of us? Did we want the influence that Nigeria has put on us, or Africanism, or parenting in Africa? We don't want that. If I could tell my parents before they born me, I say, I beg, whatever I do, no compare me to our neighbor.
They did that.
Yeah, is that what your mates are doing? Is what your mates are doing? Can't you see the child of 120? Our parents thought that was a way of correction, but then again, look at the internet today. Everybody's looking at what everybody's doing to do. That's why all of us are fish in sardine packages.
Okay, let's talk about the whole selection of colors for these various apps.
Yes.
You know, green, drugs and friends.
Yeah.
Green is still the same thing as a certain smoke that people indulge in. And then there's fake hype.
Color for life.
Yeah, you know, fake hype and exposure gold.
Yeah.
Which is also signifies royalty sometimes. Women and sex, why red? And then pain and depression, black. Why did you select colors for these different tracks, different colors?
Red is very blood rushy. All of us know say the reason why man they gallant na blood rush. So let's leave it at red. Makes sense. Pain and depression. All of us ascribe ourselves to being in a dark place, and I have been in my own fair share of dark places.
Notable amongst them.
A lot.
Notable amongst them.
Oh yes, I'm telling you, like a lot. I've been through a lot of dark moments. Like observing adults shoot children with AK-47 is a dark place to be. Like, you don't understand IB, or knowing that older people are molesting younger people is a dark place to be. All these things are scarring me as an individual. It is now making me like something that I wouldn't think about now. I'm now making a conscious effort to think about it, but also think that it is not the right way to think. But I'm thinking it. You get what I mean? Like,
yes.
So we've all been in dark places. Like the fear in Nigeria is a lot of people don't even know they're in a dark place.
So you're very figurative, yeah, and most times literal.
Yeah.
But people can't exactly tell the difference, and this you have incorporated into your music, into all the songs and vibes in Teslim. So if you were to correct the society with something that is figurative that people don't really get, how do you expect it to correct society in that regard?
What don't they get?
They may not get they may not get your references. They may not get your.
That's why people don't know follow Jesus now.
So what happens to them?
And they're okay, Oshu. The way they now, there's like, and people they will not follow Islam.
So you'd rather, so your music is not for everybody?
Bros, my music for everybody that decides to follow it. Like, if you hear them and you like them, I don't understand why people are dashing people free money so that they can like their music. No, when the money stops to come, they will stop to patronize because you're attracting financial institutions. You know, so now you be bank with a dash free money. Yeah, now people who want free money go to come meet you now. I don't want to make that mistake. It's not out of pride. It's nobody wants to be old and think your whole life was wasted on chasing something that was wrong. Or no, that wasn't yours.
All right, great. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I really appreciate Vibes Before Teslim, which has a lot, about 8 tracks on it. It's out on all platforms, and do well to check it out. It's by Vector the Viper, and we have had an amazing time in the studio. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it.
If you like this video, you can hit the thumbs up button. But if you really like this video and want more content from High Impact Television, well, you have to subscribe to this channel. Also, to be super cool and be the first to see these videos, just turn on post notification. See you in the next video.